I'm meteorologist Peter Chan at the National Weather Service for Alaska statewide weather on this Thursday, September 22nd. A couple of the main weather features we are watching today, an area of low pressure that's over the western Gulf will continue to lift northeastward up toward Prince William Sound. This is going to push more rain, gale force winds, especially into areas the outer panhandle, northeastern Gulf Coast as we go through tonight, into Friday, lingering into Saturday. Meanwhile, further northwest, a low pressure system has moved off the eastern Russia coast into the Gulf of Anadyr, and that feature will drift southeastward over the next couple of days and be located on the Bering north side of the Alaska Peninsula later Saturday afternoon. And looking at the situation across the mainland, and especially the west coast that was so devastated by the storm last week, at least the good news is there along the west coast we are not anticipating any really strong winds or heavy precipitation to impact the response and recovery efforts for all those communities that have been severely impacted there along the west side of the state. So that is good news. In the interior, it's turning a bit colder. Snow levels came down last night into this morning. Esterdome reporting about an inch of snow. And areas also in the south central interior around Hatcher Pass and the higher terrain around Eureka picking up a little bit of light snow as freezing levels down that way have come down to about 3,500 feet. But the main weather we'll be watching here will be the wetter pattern that just kind of stays focused there along the Gulf Coast. Some additional systems, a series of systems will be bringing additional rainfall. Some of it could be on the moderate to heavy side here later this weekend through the middle of next week. Parts of the panhandle pulling back toward Prince William Sound. So we'll continue to monitor that as it unfolds. And then also, this late afternoon, the autumn equinox arrives for the northern hemisphere. It occurs this Thursday, late afternoon, 5:04 p.m. Alaska Daylight Time. And it is the beginning of the fall season here in the northern hemisphere. We are losing now over 5.5 minutes of daylight now per day as we will eventually approach the darkest season there near the solstice in December. For Alaska statewide weather, I'm Peter Chan.